Covering all things Lego, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and Lego cities beyond. It's breaking news.
What's up there, Lego fans, and welcome back to another exciting, riveting, amazing episode.
Woo!
Whoopity-doo!
I don't know, I was trying to be exciting.
Of breaking news. Man, it's gonna be a wild one, fellas. Hang in there.
Did you make it after last week?
Oh man, guys, I'm back from my. I had to use the facilities after that, the very tail end there. That was interesting, but I'm okay now. I made it. I did make it.
Dude, Troy peed himself.
Yes, I did. Thank goodness for that. Hey, you know what, man? If you like Lego,
Yes.
and you yourself used a Trapper Keeper in school, then, my friends, chances are you're going to enjoy today's podcast.
Now, you know we have foreign viewers. Do you think they know what a Trapper
I don't know
Keeper is?
if they do or not.
I don't
'cause
think they did
It was very
because-
American, right?
Well, if you think about it, like we've seen on the A Fool podcast, they had a whole thing about, like, it was two-hole punch on people's thing. Like, they had weird... I say weird just because we don't have it here.
It's
but
weird
they had
if it's not here.
different types of folders, right?
Right.
So do you want to tell them what a Trapper Keeper is?
A Trapper Keeper, it was the essential to have at school to keep everything, all your homework organized. And it was Velcro, right? And it was like...
You mean hook and loop.
Okay.
We already talked about that.
Man, sorry. Hook and loop.
This one's a hook, this one's a loop.
It was hook and looped. But they were essential, man.
Wow.
You know, and what gets me, man, like, okay, when you're back in school, and it was middle school, like grade school, high school, didn't matter. You had a book for each class. You had to haul around.
Yeah.
And part of your, like, okay, knowing where your classes are, right? So, okay, I got to keep my bags or my books in my book bag, and I would visit, this is on my way, or where your locker is made a big difference on if you had your books in your bag or not.
Well, not all of us had lockers, Alex.
You didn't have a locker?
So-
in high school?
No, in California, we did not have lockers. When I came
What
for
are you
my
gonna do?
senior year, I might have had
Well-
a locker here. 'Cause
Oh.
I went to my senior year here, but in California, they didn't have lockers.
Is that true? Well, do they not have lockers now?
I would guess they don't. They have metal detectors
They don't
and
have.
stuff. So
They don't have them at all. You know what? But that's my point.
Yeah.
Is that they don't need them because they don't have books
Instead,
anymore.
I just had this massive hulking bag that was sagging, and
It
I'm
was
walking
huge.
like this.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
And those books were big. They were like college textbooks. And you had to bring your book to class. And you get this out, you know, and you're like, okay, turn to page 489.
And if I remember correctly,
you know?
like my kids, it was like they had A days and B days where, you know, some days you go to math, some days you don't.
Yeah.
I had science every day.
Every day.
Like it
Well,
was, so it's not
you know,
like you could leave the big book.
That was, okay, my last year, when in high school,
Mm-hmm.
that was the last year that my high school did the 7 days every day, or the 7 periods every day. The very next year after I graduated, it was the
Do you know what's very
the 8
funny?
periods 4 and 4. A day, B day.
That's my high school too.
Was it your last year that they did that?
No, the last year they did it for you was the last year my high school did it.
Oh, okay.
We both graduated from the same high school, remember?
Yes, we did.
We did.
We did?
You went to Alta.
Yeah.
That's where I
That's-
graduated.
yeah, in 95, right?
I graduated in 94.
Oh,
That's why you're not in my yearbook.
That's right. Oh, my God.
I was going to look. We almost had
Almost had it, you
picture
guys.
of Alex.
We could have had the breaking news
We
as
could.
high school students.
That's right.
Oh, man. I was such
We
a
could have
dork.
had Freaks and Geeks
Freaks
right
and
here.
Geeks. Hey, that's a segment. It's time for Freaks and Geeks. What's today? Are we going to see a freak or a geek?
Both.
Both. Go Hawks.
Yes.
So, yes. But yeah, 97. That was the last year, I think, anyway. And I was like, whoa, they're going to that. And you know what? I'm actually happy that we did it the way we had it. Because your class was just 42 minutes long.
Yeah.
That was it. And
Well, plus it was also, I think, the last year that you had to hike to school both ways in the snow, uphill.
Yes, that is so true, man. But yeah, going back to my original point on
Yes.
when I was going down this rabbit hole was my kids, they don't have books. They have a Chromebook, just a little laptop.
Yeah.
And they just got to make sure it's charged. And everything is in that Chromebook.
Yeah.
Everything. I was like,
Well, it's like your phone.
yeah.
Everything's in your
Like,
phone.
that's so crazy. Can you guys remember answering machines? beep. You have
You gotta wait
four
for the beep.
new messages.
You gotta leave your name. You gotta leave your number.
Yeah, and leaving everybody had like some cheesy or dumb.
And there was always that
recording.
jerk. You call, and
Hello?
it's like a real, hello?
Hello?
And you're like,
Can you hear
hey,
me? Hello?
hello?
Ah, I gotcha.
I'm
See
not
ya,
here.
Leave a message, sucker.
Yeah, I'll leave you a
And
message.
then you're like, all right, that's how we're going to be, huh? All right, here we go. I'll give you some beeps.
You wait for the beep.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, that was some good nostalgia there, you guys.
I like how you said it and then tell us how good it was.
Last but not least, I want to thank me.
Scrapper keepers. Good or bad? Is it? Are we losing out? Are we losing the magic? Are we just too electronic these days? Hey, what's the? There's a phobia of not having your phone. Do you know what it's called?
Phonophobia.
Close. Nomophobia. Nomophobia. You're gonna have a phobia, Nomophobia. It's a real thing. And you know what? Sometimes. Oh, how many times have you guys done this? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just trying to find where's my phone? Hold on. I'm trying to find my phone. Hold on a second. You guys see my phone?
I
Found it.
I don't think I've ever done that, frankly.
Really?
I've done similar things, but not my phone.
I've done like I'm on my phone. I haven't been like all yelling through my house. What's Dwight from The Office? No, it's not Dwight. It was what's his name?
Andy.
Andy. Where's my freaking phone?
I'm gonna lose it.
I'm gonna lose it. Apparently, some of you think it's funny to steal someone's personal property and hide it from them. Newsflash: it's not funny. In fact, it's pretty freaking not funny.
That was an overreaction.
I'm gonna go get a coffee. You want a coffee?
I'm
good. You know when he throws the phone in the roof, the ceiling, it goes, and you see Stanley going, looking up like, anyway, back to his crossword.
That's funny.
So awesome, man. Sorry, okay, we went on.
Did you see they're coming out with a spin-off to The Office?
I saw that.
The Paper,
and
I think
I'm
called?
just, the Paper. I'm like, I don't know about that, man.
Oscar's gonna
just
be
leave
in
it. Leave it alone. You know, come on.
I don't know.
It's like what Disney's doing to Star Wars. I fear that's what's going to happen here. In large part, not every aspect of it, just in large part.
Yeah. No,
That's all. Maybe it'll be Diamond in the Rough. Who knows? But I mean, come on.
The problem
It's
is
gotta
no one
be-
can come up with any good ideas anymore.
That's right. No original.
That's why we keep getting the same stupid Lego Harry Potter sets. Because they can't come up with any good ideas. Or they don't own the rights to make anything out of the movie, I think is actually really what the deal is. I think that's the case. They can't do the
dealio.
books. They have to do movies only.
Oh.
That's what I heard. Could be totally made up, but I said it. And it's on the internet, so it has to be true.
60% of things are made up. Like that stat I just shared with you.
Good job.
All right, let's do this
Okay.
thing. We have a lot of fun stuff. We're going to do Price Hiker. We're going to do crap from the box. We're going to do... Are we doing any updates on our cities? Are you doing anything with your city?
No.
All right.
I told you before, I hate it.
So anyway, moving right
What do you want me
along.
to tell you?
I'm rebuilding I'm doing
I've
a
been
rebuild.
building mocks.
Yeah, that's what you've been doing. And
You
that's,
see it up there?
Yeah, it's cool. I was admiring it.
I don't know that I've released a video yet, so
It's really
I've
cool.
got some other things. I'm excited about it. I'm thinking of doing a whole line of different things.
Man, a whole line of original ideas. Here we go. What are we going to have in the backdrop? We can have more space behind us.
I do have something else I might do with that.
Do a bunch of Star Wars sets like mine?
No.
No? Oh. No. Well,
Maybe I'll make a big
maybe this will be-
Indiana Jones scene.
Hey,
No, that
there you
won't be
go.
it either.
Will this be the last year that my studio has Star Wars sets behind me? Will it slowly
No.
change? Like, where else are we going to put those? You know?
That's what I'm saying. Are you? Because when you word it that way, will you have other things? Maybe. But is it going to be all Star Wars gone? No.
No,
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
The only thing you could do with it, I don't see you putting it in a box. Maybe you do. Or do you sell it?
Oh, I won't sell those. No, I can't sell them again. I know I would regret it at some point in my life. I'm like, oh, I had that set back when I was. Oh, you know.
Back in '82.
Oh my gosh, I got a shirt. Okay, so I had a physical, annual physical this week, and The doctor's looking at my whatever information. He's like, "Oh, you're due for a tetanus shot." And I was like, "Oh, I am? Yeah, it's been 10 years." And then I remembered, 10 years ago, when I was in this office, I was 36 years old. And I thought, wow, next time I need this shot, I'm going to be 46. That's so old. Well,
guess what? You're so old.
here I am. And it hurts so bad. Like, it hurts so much. Oh, so like the shot.
That's not the words. The words are hurt so good.
Hurts so good. Like the shot itself is like nothing. But then like later that day, like,
later when it's all stiff.
It was 3 days ago and I am, it hurts. But then they draw blood to do labs, right? Now I've got a lot of blood drawn. And I always kind of find it entertaining because they put that needle in and they have that little vials and they switch the vials out. And I love seeing the blood fill up. Like, it's so cool. Like, it splatters and I'm like, oh, look at it go. Look at it. You know, I don't. It's just entertaining to me. I mean, there's a little bit of poke, you know, but I'm like, hey, cool. You know, you're like, Urgh, and they're getting the blood out. And there's 3 vials you have to fill up. So this tech comes in. Okay, by the way, the nurse, the tech, the people that visit you and get you ready to see the doctor, I swear they're like 14 years old. They're so young looking. And maybe it's just because I'm old. Maybe I don't. Because
I saw
like,
a reel yesterday. Someone was looking at like prom videos someone had made from like the 80s.
My goodness, I've
and they're
seen
like,
that.
why does everyone look like they're 35
They do.
and have a family and a job?
They do, don't they? Like, these are high school students. They look like they got like a family at home.
Yeah.
And I could ask these kids to help me with my taxes. You know, they look old.
Anyways.
Yeah,
so
it's
continue.
weird,
So you're
right?
filling up your vial.
So he fills up one vial, takes out, what's one? Nothing's coming out. I was like, And so he's like,
Were you out of blood?
I guess I ran out, right? So he's like, So he pulls it back a little bit, and a little bit starts coming a little bit, and not much. And he's going back and forth.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, now it's starting to hurt. I'm like, like trying to be a good sport here. I'm like, all right. He's like, oh, there we go. And it finally fills it up. He gets the 3rd one in there. Nothing's coming out. I'm like, oh, dude. And he's like, this is weird. And I'm like, and it's starting to kind of hurt, you know? And it's not like agonizing. I'm like, get it out. Ah! Can you imagine? I should have just like, scream like my
Gone!
God! So, and I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, I'm sure he's had plenty very nice and successful, smooth blood draws, but that was not smooth.
That was not one of them?
That was not one of them. I was like, dang, man. But well, it wasn't funny. I get in my car and I drive and I get a call and the 14-year-old girl calls me. Hey, are you still here? I'm like, no, I'm just pulling out. Like, we forgot to give you your tetanus shot. I'm like, oh, I can pull back in. It's fine. I'll get back in. And I'm like, this one better be better than my blood draw. And it was. You know, it's like,
I thought you were going to say, we need more blood.
it's more like,
we dropped the vial.
Oh, shoot. Okay. That was not a good experience. But hey, I mean, everybody's got to draw blood for the first time, I guess, right? So I was a guinea pig.
That's funny.
But man, I'm like, now next time I get blood drawn, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, don't mess it up. All right? Smooth, but not rich. All right, anyway.
So anyways, I think we were talking about your city, and I don't know how we got onto your
I don't know
blood,
either.
But
I'm doing a rebuild of the residential
you're doing
area.
the residential.
Residential area, yes. Rebuilding it, working on it, and I told you about...
I know you've said for a long time you've been thinking about shrinking your temple down. Is that happening?
Yes and no. So what I mean
So
by
you
that,
made it smaller and then you put it back the way it was?
at this point in time, I have made the decision, and it's not an easy decision. I know.
Oh, wait a second. So are you saying Club X moved in and the temple moved out? Is that where this is going?
So, no church?
I knew you were gonna say that. Yes, that's where we're
Welcome
going.
to Sodom and Gomorrah, Opolis.
Yeah. I like the temple. Like, I don't know. The temple kind of has like a special meaning because it's my first like big mosque, even though it's relatively simple. I mean, it is simple.
I like how your wife guilted you in to get rid of Club X because you needed more religion.
And now I'm going
Now
back.
you're pagan. Look
I
at
know.
you.
I know. Look at me. I'm terrible. I know.
Fallen state of Alex.
Heathen. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe it'll make it back in. I don't know, but it's on 4 base
Why
plates,
not?
man.
Why don't you do put like a Church of Scientology or something in there?
Yeah, I've already made one. I'll do that.
Just a
Those guys
little.
are pretty fun. They're pretty cool. Yeah, no, but you know what's? I even took apart my community church.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I took that out a while ago. Nobody noticed, but the community didn't either because they never go to church.
Wow.
Like, oh, well,
They're all at Club
that.
X.
They're hey guys, Club X is back. Yeah! Preacher's like, I guess I'll go too. Yes, you are right. Club X is in my city, and the temple is not. I don't know, what does that say?
Oh, we know what it's saying. We know, Alex.
Goodness, guys. But that's not permanent at the moment. That's kind of what
I'm. Of Minneapolis.
It's in the lost and fallen state. Oh, woe is me! Ow, my shoulder. Oh my goodness! Yeah, there you go.
My wife just heard. She said we can't be friends. You're a bad influence.
Friends with that heathen? I cannot believe that. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. That's some pretty shocking breaking news right there. I told you guys. I tried to warn you at the beginning. Get ready.
Okay.
Hope you were sitting down.
So you're not going to put in any kind of church or anything like that?
Well, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I'm
if you had a
just saying
plan to do that.
My temple is probably not going to make it back in because I found out I don't want to take it apart, and I don't want it to be taking up so much of that space. So at
where
the
are you
moment,
gonna put it?
I don't know, man.
Rejectopolis?
Probably down. You know what? I think that's what I got to do. I got to get serious about that.
Are you offended by the name of Rejectopolis? Because I kind of like it, I'll be honest.
I'm actually not going to call it Rejectopolis. Let's be clear, all right?
Just put it in the comments. It'll become the name.
Hey, that's a good poll question.
We pushed.
What?
This is what I'll say.
No, yeah. Right.
Club X was non-existent. We made it happen, guys. Let's hear it for Rejectopolis.
I vowed to peer pressure again. Every single time, man. Every single time. So, but no, that's a good spot for it. Underneath the city. But yeah, what should I call my city? I should call it just Zanderberg, the old city. New Zanderberg. Like New York for Futurama. New Zanderberg. New Zanderberg.
New Zanderberg.
Nanu. So yeah, that's some. There's my news. There you go.
Nice. All right. Well, there we go. Exciting stuff.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right.
Whatever it is.
Do you want to talk about some stuff first? I think there were a couple of new sets we didn't talk about last time.
Okay, sure.
We didn't really talk about the Krusty Burger.
Let's talk about the Krusty Burger.
What do you think about the Krusty Burger?
I think it is overpriced and small, but I want it.
I think there was something strange about it, I noticed. Let me look and see if
a comment, when I was doing the video about it, a commenter said that it looks like it was designed 10 years ago to come out probably the next year after the Quickie Mart.
It's just been sitting on the pending list.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know, man. But first thoughts is like, oh, cool. But
okay, this is
yeah.
This view here, the overhead.
Yeah.
Looking down in the building, it's fine.
Sure.
I'm sure you're going to get it. It's going to go in
I
your
will
city.
eventually get it. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What the heck are they doing with Lisa? Why is she laying on the bench?
So you can see her. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't. I mean, like the guy that voice is crack a lot. He's like,
my boss won't let me do
and
that.
Krusty the Clown is doing the same thing.
Well, they're standing. They're just leaning
Yeah,
back.
they're leaning way back so they can see. Well, it's like, it's as if...
Okay, then what the heck? Slideshow Bob is sitting up.
You got a point. He is. And I didn't even see him there because he was totally like that. But he can't because he's sitting down. What's he going to do? Lay on the ground? I wouldn't lay on that ground.
I don't know. I wouldn't lay on that bench.
But he's Sideshow
You
Bob.
ever been to one of those benches?
The ball pit too, man. I wouldn't get in that either.
He's a dumb kid.
He's a dumb kid. But they said, hey, everybody look up for a picture. And Sideshow Bob's like, heck with that. I ain't doing that.
He's watching Bart.
I'm watching Bart. Get at it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was the one thing what I noticed that I thought was really strange about it. I'm like, that's a weird picture.
That is
I know
a weird
we make
picture.
fun of people looking at the back of it. This seems weirder than that to me.
Yeah. Are there any see, I didn't get that picture in my press release. I didn't get that either.
I didn't get it in mine either. I just looked on the website.
Yeah, well, we didn't have these pictures available to us, all right?
Unpaid overtime. Sign up.
Like
Now
price with that.
mandatory. Slide whistle lessons.
When is this coming out? June 4th, huh?
Yeah. So
there
it's
you go.
$209. I mean,
$209.99 for 1,600 pieces.
this is the way I would say. Is it more than if we have our minds set on like the last time Simpsons came out or even 5 years ago? Yeah, it's really overpriced, but it's what today's Lego is, especially for an IP.
They're great investment sets. Well, they were back then.
This isn't going to be because people are going to load up on it.
Yeah.
You know.
But those other two were great investment sets. Oh man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Simpsons house is what, $550 at least.
Well, I would have been great now, but I doubled my money on them pretty quick, both of them. Yeah. But they're high commodities. I did get all of the Simpsons minifigs, the CMF collection, but I sold that.
I have, as I've been buying orders on Bricklink, if they have some.
Yeah.
Because I can find them generally $6, $5, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I just got Dr. Hibbard.
Oh no.
All right, sure,
Yeah,
whatever.
cool.
All right, so there was that one.
There's that one.
Let's see if there was anything else here.
Yeah.
There was a couple of items that I had seen. Did you see the insider gift you can redeem your points for?
I guess not.
It was a turtle shell, the spiky shell.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's a gift with purchase, or is it an insider?
No, it's insider points. You
insider
gotta do.
points. Okay.
So it's like, come on.
Did you notice that you can buy those 4 mini modulars?
Yeah, the ones I bought.
I balked at that. I was going to do that, but I was like, it was like 7,000 points.
It was 5,400.
Was it 5,400? Okay,
5,400.
well, I was still not going to do it.
They
I was tempted.
They didn't sell. They're trying to get rid of them. I don't know.
Don't say.
Few.
Well, lower the VIP points.
They did, because I paid more for the first one, and now it's less.
Let's see. Were they around 2,400 points each? Or
I want to
2,000?
say the first one was like 2,800.
Whoa, really?
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed because they did lower it, but it doesn't matter.
That's where the Grange mic is. Like we call that
It's 2,500 points for the spiky ball.
2,500?
Spiky shell. Sorry.
the spiky shell. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you get the cart, you might want it. I don't know. I won't be getting it. Yeah, 5,400 points.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get the Starship coin.
The Starship coin.
Still available.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so there is something I do want to show you. I saw this. So we give Lego a hard time about some of their sales.
We sure do.
Like, you really loved the brick separator for $2 or $3 or whatever it
Loved the
was.
brick separator.
Like, we give them a hard time about this stuff.
Yeah.
However, I have found something that I might venture to say is the worst thing Lego has ever offered on their website.
That is a very low bar.
No, that's a high bar because they've made a lot of bad things on their website.
But that's what I mean by low. Okay.
It's a high bar to cross, and I think they have done it.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
man, you piqued
So
my interest.
I came in here, and I was shopping, and I said, "Oh, we've got offers and sales.
Offers
Let's
and
see
sales.
what's
I'd
on
like to see
sale."
offers and sales, yes.
And of course you can get
Space,
Spaceman
baby!
and some of this
Yep.
other stuff. So they've got these things on here. Keychain. A lot of the normal stuff you see.
Yep.
But there's one new thing I saw
Okay.
recently. They even got mugs.
Mugs.
But they have this. They have the Lego wall calendar
Wall calendar.
from 2024.
A 2024 wall calendar on discount.
It's on discount for 20% off.
Okay, so it's a great deal.
Why are you going to buy a calendar from last year
Well, 2024 might come around
for
again.
80% of the cost? Is this not ridiculous?
That's strange. Yeah.
Who's going to pay $14 for last year's
Like,
calendar?
Even if it was 2025, it'd be like, oh, whoa, okay, well, they probably should give us at least 50% off.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But this one is...
why didn't you get rid of these when you were halfway through? Like, you got to move this. No one's going to buy
We should
this.
see this last November and December, but we should see that.
I guess the only reason they're like, people are really going to want a picture of this, I don't know, Lego
But there's
train
no
in the snow
there's
or
no
whatever.
Lego with it, right? It's just
No,
images.
there's
just a
pictures
wall
of it.
calendar, but that's
Yeah,
it.
That's it.
Okay.
And there's nothing against the pictures. I mean, some of these pictures
Go
are
back
kind
to
of
that
cool.
alien visiting the farmer. Are those real figs? Where'd we get those? Where'd those
Was
guys
that
come
in
from?
the CMF?
Where'd the gray aliens with the big buggy eyes? Where'd those guys come from? Are those real minifigures? Why can't I can't connect those with any Lego set. No. Gray Lego aliens. Where are those guys? I want those. That's cool. I want them visiting my farm.
I want that.
I want that.
I want that.
Yeah, man.
We end up using that like every week now. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed. It's pretty sweet. I guess.
Do you not like it?
Oh, no, I like it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it.
I've saved the clip.
Oh, I'm
not
sure.
all the clips I do, but that one has
that one's
gotten
worth
saved,
it. That
so.
one's worth it. Absolutely.
And there's some lady. She probably lived in Idaho. She does not know that every week she's featured on some stupid Lego podcast. Going,
yes.
I want that.
I want that.
Okay, let's see if we can find this. Is it on Bricklink somewhere?
Alien.
Minifigure.
Mars.
Well, that looks like
Wait, that
the
one looks like
farmer.
I cannot lift my.
That's the farmer.
That's the farmer. Okay, what set is he in? One set. Oh.
It's a
UFO
set.
abduction. What is that? Oh,
But they're
that's not the
different
alien.
aliens. Is it?
There's only one alien in it.
And it's
He's
a weird
green,
looking alien.
weird.
That's
I don't
not
care to
real.
have that
That's
one.
fake.
It's fake.
Boo.
It's fake news. It's fake Lego.
But okay, so we found that guy.
We found that guy, yeah. So that's a start. But where are those gray dudes?
That's
That one
the
kind of
Toy Story
alien, bug-old, olive. Man, I don't know, dude.
So they're featuring fake Lego in their thing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I want that really bad.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. That was cool, but no, I'm not seeing it here.
You know, now I gotta go.
Whoa,
oh, there it is.
Whoa,
There it is.
whoa,
Oh, it was-
classic. Series 6.
Series
oh,
6.
he's a CMF.
Oh, look, maybe we'll do that one.
Let's do it. Let's do a price hacker on that.
Okay,
Save it.
I'll save that.
Save it. Do it. Get a tab.
Okay.
I hope he's like $1.
Oh, look.
All right, I'm not looking. Oh man, but if he's over $10, I just want a couple of them. I gotta find one. Hey, you know what, Jimmy? He was been asking me a lot about the Mario figure, the electronic one that you plug in. And all that,
yeah.
You know, and he was really just bent on
The one with the
getting one.
eyes
Yeah,
that are-
yeah.
yeah.
So I said, all right, let me take a look. There is one set on for sale that has them in it, like a little starter set. It's $50. I'm like, ugh.
Yep.
Or you can buy the fig between $15, $20 on Bricklink. And so we found one that was in like new condition.
Was it listed that way?
Oh no! Yeah, well, it was nice, good, very good condition. I can't remember what he said.
Okay.
But I was like, "This is a good one here, Jimmy," but it was $20, or no, it was $17.
Okay.
And I said, "Here's one. It looks like it's a good one. So if you want it, and if you want to give me your money, I'll buy this for you." And I said, "Let's find out how much shipping costs," and it came up to be about $22, $23. And it's like with shipping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And tax, right?
Okay.
So I said, "Do you want it?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he went and got his money, gave me his cash, and I said, "All right." So I order it, and he's like, "When's it going to get here?" I was like, "Well, this is how it works. It's a private seller, blah, blah, blah." But he got it out pretty quick. So I told Jimmy the next day, "Hey, we got the tracking number. It's on its way, dude." He's very excited. But he was also more excited to find out that it would interact with the TV that comes with the Nintendo Entertainment System. set.
Oh, the one that you have, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, "It does?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll show you." See, it plugs in. He's like, "Oh, it's so cool." So he's
Does
very
that
excited
have,
to have
like, it
that.
has a sticker on those sets. Does
Yeah.
that one have a sticker? Is that
Yeah, it
what
has a
does?
sticker, and then I
a
guess
little
it follows
barcode or
the
something?
colors that swing by to know,
okay.
like if it's going boing boing or something. I don't know. I have no idea how this works. I just know it makes noise, but it has batteries. Batteries not included. One time I bought batteries, but they weren't included. I had to go back and buy them again.
Okay, then.
Stephen Wright joke right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you figured that out. So, all right. So there you go, guys. You can get a 2024 wall calendar for a low price of $13.59. I'll bet that's preying on people not realizing the number. Like, oh, that's a cheap. I'll get it. Because
I
like,
don't know.
who would advertise that
Oh,
and
wait.
sell it?
There's an exclusive. It includes September to December of 2023.
Oh,
at a glance.
there it has some value.
So
Here you go. Wait. Uh-oh.
What was
Never
I doing
mind.
2 years ago? Let's look. It was a Thursday.
It looks like I wasn't doing anything that day. Or the day before.
My calendar was wide open.
I didn't do anything in 2024.
I don't know. I saw that. I was like, what are they doing here?
Yeah, you're right. That does take the cake as far as like pretty absurd.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Do you think that is crazy? Or maybe you've seen something
wait.
worse.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow, crazy. We actually talked about that on the...
Oh, did you?
I know you've seen it by the time this
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
out,
yeah,
but
right.
that came up. And I commented similar to Lee, like I did here. I said, there's some woman, I think she's probably European, that has no idea
Yeah.
that these weird old guys in America play that every 2 weeks.
Yep. That's what we do.
And it delights
guys-
people. My wife and
It
we still
does.
laugh about
It
it, and we'll
does.
say that occasionally. Wow, crazy.
Crazy. I said to Mindy, but she doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it. She doesn't get the inside joke. Or maybe she does. She just kind of rolls her eyes.
Did we talk about the Luxo ball?
Yeah, we can talk about it. What's there to talk about, though? I mean, it's cool. Congrats to the person because it's an idea set,
I
right?
think it looks all right.
Yeah, it looks all right. It's relatively inexpensive, $70. Gosh, dang. Do you remember when $70 was a big Lego set?
Yes.
I mean, $70 was a big Lego set back in the 90s. Man, but looking at that, like, oh, okay, cool. I mean,
Oh, there was something else I did see on this 101 Dalmatians puppy.
yeah.
I don't want the set, but there was something cool that they did do, and I have a thing for you. So it has two different poses. You
Yeah,
can do.
has the,
Right, it
the,
has
the
the
Simba
up and the
pose that
down.
you have the Simba back there. I
Yeah.
can see it. It's like that.
Yep.
Or the one that's got its butt sticking in the air.
Correct. It's sitting up or it's crouched, ready to go.
Crouched, ready to
Evidently,
go.
it has extra parts it uses to do the different pose.
Yeah.
They have made a part in the back. You take off a panel and you can put the extra parts in there and cover it up.
Oh.
And I appreciate that
I
because
would appreciate that too.
like with some of the Star Wars sets,
Yes.
they'll have some where you can clip the lightsaber on there.
Uh-huh.
They don't all do that. And
Yeah.
I think it's so much better when they come up with somewhere for you to put those extra things.
Yes.
You know, like I hate it when I get a CMF and they have a helmet and a hair. I'm like, what do? Do I put the hair in a box? Do I put it with the guy?
Yeah.
Like, and I know that's not really a huge thing, but I put all my guys on display. So what do I do with their hair or their helmet? One or the other.
Right. You just put it in bulk and you forget about it.
No, actually, I put it on a round one by one. Put it on the thing next to it so I don't lose
This
it.
guy.
Yeah.
I just saw the price tag. It is
Yeah, that's not
stupid.
Well, you had to pay for the storage container.
$150. Just get a real dog.
You're still going to come out behind on that one.
Doesn't matter. At least you get some value out of it. You know what though? Jeez. Never mind.
Okay.
See, I almost went off like I did with the little art set a couple weeks ago, and I'll do better.
we'll
'Cause
get to that.
I know
We're
people.
gonna get to that shortly.
There's gonna be people. Never mind.
Okay.
Just go.
All right, well, let's go to another segment, Alex, unless
Okay.
there's other sets. Let me see if there was another set we had to discuss. We talked about that one. We talked about that one last week. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much
We're all caught up, guys, on all the new Lego sets.
at least some of them.
I'm
all
sure. And check out my reviews of the city sets. I think there's some Technic sets they sent me too.
Will they be out by now?
Hold on, what's today's date? I think the embargo is sometime like May 21st, 23rd. I don't
They'll
know,
be out then.
24th.
They'll be out then, yeah.
Yeah, they should be out.
So they were out
before
probably
June.
last week, so unless he was lazy and didn't do it.
I probably am going to be lazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Doing what I want. Gosh. All right.
So the poll.
It's the poll.
question.
Oh boy, here we go. It's time for the poll.
All right, so our poll question from 2 weeks ago, Alex.
So long ago.
It's been up 2 days as of the time of recording.
Only 2 days? Oh.
But it's still 242 votes.
Wow.
It had more
Dang.
than the Star Wars one, which
That's
surprised
incredible.
me.
That's incredible.
This was around the brick-built horses. We
Yes.
saw those in that 3-in-1.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember that.
do you like the new brick-built horses in the new Creator 3-in-1 castle?
Okay.
Your options were yes, it's a fun change, or no, I prefer the old molded horses.
I am willing to bet that this will easily be 90% saying I prefer the molded horses. At least 90%. Let's do it. I
Okay.
mean, you agree, right?
I
With
have
that?
not looked at this poll since it went up. I believe people are going to
I'm
prefer the molded horses.
overwhelming majority. 90. This is going to be the most lopsided poll.
I
It's got to
don't know
be
that I would go that far.
90%. Do it.
I bet it is less.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, see, I was going to say it was closer to 80.
But still.
79% prefer the molded horses. The moldy horses are
Moldy horses.
79. Let's see some comments. See what people say here, Alex. Kenneth Swan says, kind of cool if we never had the molded ones. I wish I had the molded ones because it fits the minifigures better in size and it would make the set better. BDD Build says, I for sure prefer molded horses, but I also recognize that this is a Creator 3-in-1, which always has used brick-built animals, even for those that already have existing molded parts.
Yeah.
To which Trevortine Pico replied, brand new 3-in-1 set 31175 has molded unicorns. So Lego doesn't have any issue using molded animals in 3-in-1 sets. And BDD Builds replied, the unicorns, for all intent and purposes, are the minifigures for that set. Hence why the set is, to date, the only exception. Ooh, we got a little beef going there.
Beef. Ooh. Where's the beef?
Conadog B. This set would be almost perfect if there were molded horses.
I don't know. I don't like the price tag.
Trevortine Pico. It should have had molded horses with at least one new barding for that price. Yeah, they had the same issue you did. Marnie Bricks. Meh. Living creatures look best as molds.
Yeah.
Mateo. Unironically, think that the small brick build ravens and chickens were the best part of the last 3-in-1 castle. I expect people to be positively surprised with these brick-built horses. That being said, if they had molded horses with barding in the new ones, that would sell more than twice as many copies. Yeah, the barding would definitely would. Those are expensive.
They are. Yeah.
Joe Bowling. If this was just a castle set, I'd want a molded horse. But for 3-in-1, I'd rather have the extra parts for the B and C models or custom builds. I think these horse builds look pretty good.
Yeah, I was hoping to see a comment with, a contrary opinion.
Well, and that makes sense why they would have brick build, because you're going to use those for something else.
Yeah.
Right?
I get that. Thanks, Joe.
Brittany A. McCubbin. I voted no because they actually look pretty good.
There you go. All right.
Pasta Jensen, based on the pictures, I really like them, and it's also a great homage to the brick-built horses for the Yellow Castle.
Right.
If it was intended to do, I don't know.
70. That's 3 in a row that we're all.
That's right. We found the audience here.
The audience, yeah.
Neil Rustling, what are we supposed to do with them? They're going to look like really bad joke when placed anywhere near the proper horses.
Yeah.
I think we're back to the...
We're back. And we're back.
They're essentially unusable. They will stand out looking really stupid, like a sore thumb. How do you really feel?
Yeah.
So if you have the real ones, what on earth are you supposed to do with these pathetic travesties that should have remained in 1982, where they belong?
Back in 82? Still a pigskin, quarter mile.
Well, it goes on.
Oh, wow.
Plus, the castle is an overpriced, ugly-looking embarrassment as well. And I have seen the Krusty Burger set, which left a bad taste in my mouth. So you give us half a modular building and charge us the price of a whole modular building, and the GWP is an absolute mistake.
We'll say
With every release, I know more and more why I'm doing my own thing and finding stuff I like on Rebrickable, and buying more and more fantasy, blue bricks, and fun hole.
Fun hole.
I mean, Loomy bricks.
My wife got to explain that to the wife now.
They know what it is to get value for money.
Value for money. Wow, those are rants.
Okay.
Dang, homie.
Just collect. I don't personally enjoy building the smaller animals in this way, but I'm more of a display person. I don't tend to care about the play factor of other models.
Yeah.
I just want best A model I can get. Zacatec Productions. No, they need to be molded horses. However, the black and yellow horse doesn't look that bad. I don't think they're horrible.
No,
like you can tell it's a horse, and
Yeah, you can.
It's not bad. It's not like that dog horse thing they joked people with or something. Brick Artisan, I get the point that it's a Creator 3-in-1 and the parts could be used to build something else.
Yeah.
For this set, it's acceptable, but for other castle sets, it should be molded horses. Lego 2 SW906. They look good and all. 3-in-1 sets have brick-built animals, so what's the problem? No Lego set will ever please everyone. Agree or disagree, Mike?
Yeah. I
I don't have a
agree.
problem with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like it, you don't buy it.
You know, I don't like it.
Beans Bricks. It's a good build for a minifigure size horse and for a 3-in-1. I do think they should make different molded horses in newer colors and patterns, though. Bricks on an Island. I say yes, it's a fun change, but once is enough. They shouldn't do it with future castle sets. And I have seen worse looking brick built animals or figures than those horses.
Well, they sell for like what, $5-6? The horses do on Pick a Brick online.
Probably, yeah. A lot of animals generally tend to be more expensive.
But how much are the goats? Are they like $4 or $5? The gray goat.
They were close to that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they're available right now.
I don't know. I haven't looked for a while.
Me, myself, the one. I don't like them. They just look bad, in my opinion.
There you go.
TT Bricks. Of course, as a castle fan mock builder, I like the molded ones. But in Creator 3-in-1 sets, no animal is not brick built. The birds in the first 3-in-1 castle were brick built. It is to be expected.
Yeah.
Just see the sets as fun build first and the parts pack forever after.
Yeah.
They look good. Delson brick builds. They look good, but I really think they should have just included molded horses. Molded animals always look better. Anyway.
Yeah, they do.
And SG Brick says, I like the brick-built horses, but I prefer the molded horses. Greets from Belgium.
Those are great comments. I like it.
So there you go.
And it wasn't reflective of the actual 80-20 split. I think there was more people commenting.
I think more of
than the 21%.
20.
I think it was
like
more
all 21% commented.
Yeah, all 21% commented like, they're not bad. Give them a break. It's a creator.
They clicked it and they're like, oh, all these people hate it. I got to tell them.
Yes.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I really actually think they look pretty decent, frankly. Do I think they're better? No. But I think they actually are not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
You know, I mean, you can. I like kind of the hooves.
The hooves,
and
the snout.
eye shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job.
Maybe we were too
But we
harsh,
like the other one.
But we do like the other one.
But the shields still suck. I don't like this. I don't know this.
Yeah.
You know this
shield.
blue one with the white horse? That makes me think of Hercules.
Hercules. Oh, okay.
You know, Pegasus.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like to me.
Sure.
I don't know. And I don't remember the white horse faction. That's all I'm gonna say.
White Castle.
Gosh, I do remember that faction. I went once. Have you ever been to White Castle?
Once, as a teenager, yes.
Where'd you go?
I was on vacation with my family, and we just had White Castle.
Where was this? I'm just curious.
Oh, gosh, it was way out east somewhere,
So
man.
you were east? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time I went to White Castle.
Yeah.
I guess we'll start the snack of the day segment here.
Yeah, let's do it. Might as well.
Welcome to Breaking News. It's everybody's favorite snack food channel.
Well, what's there to eat?
Jason, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Snack of the day.
All right, so I went to White Castle, but and that wasn't even part of the plan. My mom and I, we were on a trip where we went back to the Midwest. We were like on a family history trip, and we were seeing where, you know, different generations had lived and stuff. And we're driving through Indiana.
As one does.
And right, yeah, I wasn't walking. We started in Kansas City, and so we'd driven quite a ways.
Yeah.
Off the freeway was a White Castle.
Okay.
And I had, you know, there's the movie, you know, what is it, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I never saw it, but I know there's this cult following. And I'm like, oh, I want to go to White Castle. Because I wanted to go to one when we were in New York. And the only one was when we were driving past it, and there wasn't a place to stop and park because it was in New York City, and I just never saw another one. So this was the first chance. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go. And my mom's like, okay, whatever. So we stop. We go in, and I order, and they give me the bag. That was the most disappointing burger I've ever had. And I've seen the White Castle for sale in the grocery store, and I am convinced those might be better than what you get at the restaurant. And those are probably not good. So then I'll fast forward about, 7 years. We're driving through Vegas. They have one in Vegas.
And suddenly it hits. Oh.
Oh, they have one. And my wife and my daughter are like, we gotta go. Because
no.
they'd heard me talk about how bad it was.
Yeah.
They're like, it can't be that bad. I'm like, no, it is. So I've been to White Castle twice in my life. And I will tell you, the second time, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Because my expectations were
way
way down
Like
here.
buying a 2024
So I was
calendar.
like, oh, this is going to be the worst thing ever. And I was like, it's kind of edible. You know?
Kind of edible.
I put
There you
some
go.
sauce on it and it made it better. So there you
Kind
go.
of
There's
edible.
your White Castle story.
Cool.
But this is what we have today, Alex.
Tato.
Tato.
Like
It makes me feel like
potato.
isn't that in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
Seriously?
that's why I said it that way.
I saw these. This is smoky bacon. I think these from the UK.
Man, 97 cents?
Yeah, that's what I paid for.
Anything under $1, that's pretty incredible.
Well, it's
Or
a
is
small
it?
bag. I don't know.
It's a small bag after all.
All right, shall we try them? Ooh,
Well,
recycle with bags at large supermarkets. Don't recycle at home.
Wait, is this a flavor? Is this a Tato?
No,
Smoky
smoky
bacon.
bacon.
Smoky bacon.
It's
All right.
castle cooked since 1956. I don't
Were they
know what
cooking
that
in a
means.
castle?
It's flavored potato crisps.
Crisps.
So we know it's British.
British crisps. What smell? Smells like
Smells like a potato chip.
Yeah.
But last time this happened, they were chicken feet and it didn't work.
Oh, that did not work at all.
They got to be better than that.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right.
Oh, you want to try one?
Oh, I mean,
Smoky
It's-
bacon.
It tastes like it.
smoky. I don't know. Let me try another one. They taste old.
No, they're not expired. They
Katya,
taste like
Try
bacon.
one. Come on, just try one. Try a little one. Here. I mean, they smell like chips, right? Wow, she almost lost it.
Yeah, I knew she wouldn't like it.
I don't like bacon.
I knew.
Oh, you
I
don't?
knew. That's why I was like, okay.
You don't like bacon?
No,
I like turkey bacon.
that's not really bacon. Just so we're clear, turkey bacon is not bacon.
Did you have a bad experience with it, or is it just like, yeah?
You give it a thumbs down. Okay.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
You're the first person I have ever met in my life that does not like bacon.
It's okay if you drown it in a lot of syrup.
Syrup.
But
Wait,
Oh, here comes
like-
Fiverton gal. She can try some.
wait, hold on. Time out here.
Would you like to try a tato?
Alex is just like,
As in potato?
I'm
I
just-
don't like bacon.
I'm just so shocked. Wait, do you like bacon? Does somebody in the family not like bacon? And she's,
fine.
man, I feel so sad.
Take it. It's smoky bacon flavored chips.
What?
Well,
Do you
I
like?
don't like when it's crispy.
Potato crisp.
But then when it's chewy, I think it's just
Yeah,
as
I don't like
bad.
chewy. I like the extra. I like the well done, the crispy
I think that's
crispy
a
bacon.
Yeah, but-
Wait, do you like sausage?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I don't know what I think of these.
Yeah, they're not.
Another one?
I give them a. They're not that good.
What letter grade do you give
I
them?
give them a D.
I'd say a D.
Yeah.
I'll go with the D.
Yeah. You'll get the D.
That's future food. Oh, here, you can see if Peyton would like some.
Okay, he'll probably like them.
Get your potatoes. Get your potatoes.
Okay,
Here.
so there you go.
97 cents a bag.
Do you guys eat those over there?
Yeah, and do
Do you like them?
And do you like bacon? Yeah, you like Katya. Do you not like? Hey, you know what? More bacon for the rest of us.
You can have all my bacon.
All right. Hey, all of our bacon. You have a lot of bacon, right?
This sounds like Ron
Make it bacon.
Swanson. I want all the
I want
bacon.
all of your
Wait,
bacon.
I don't think you heard what I said.
I want.
I think
all
you think
of your
I
bacon.
said I want a lot of eggs and bacon.
I want.
I want
all.
all of your eggs and bacon. You gotta watch that.
I do. I need
Parks
to.
and Rec. You gotta
I've been watching.
He's never.
I
seen
haven't seen it. I watched so many clips on YouTube. So many clips, like a lot, that I feel like I know the show, but I've never seen it like
That's
in a row.
Older version of like, oh, I've seen it on TikTok. Is it like YouTube Shorts?
No videos,
I think
like
that might be
long
worse.
form videos. Well,
it. She's calling you old.
I think she is.
There's no thinking
Good
about
day,
it.
ma'am.
She is. Okay.
Jeez, don't like bacon? Calling me out? Kids these days. You're not even a kid.
Okay.
Mom, What's up with that?
Like nothing.
Oh my gosh.
She's her daddy's daughter.
Yeah, it's your fault.
My fault. What did I do?
It's all his fault.
Oh my goodness. Well, fantastical stuff. All right. That was
Okay.
an interesting. No, that wasn't interesting. That was a horrible food segment. You know, we were due
You
for
know
a
what?
bad one
It was-
because
I-
we've been doing a lot of
This
candy.
is what I will give it. You got to say something positive. It was
Wait.
better than chicken feet.
Byerton gal, you like those Smarties.
Love them.
You no kidding. See, maybe that's like what she is with bacon. Like I'm like that was awful to me. It was chalk, man. It was chalk.
Chock full of goodness.
Chock full of chalkiness.
Melty chalk.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. It sure melted. It dissolved. I'll give you that for sure. But my goodness.
Okay, carry on, boys.
We'll carry on.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
can still call you boys because I'm your age.
Yeah,
fine.
we'll let you slide on that. Yeah. That's all right. I like being called boys. Oh, boys. What's that in? Blazing Saddles. Now that's a movie that cannot be made today.
Yes.
Oh, boys.
Hey, boys!
All right. keep
Okay,
going.
so we
You know what's funny about that?
What?
Okay,
What?
so my dad,
Well, what's
would
funny
say-
about Blazing Saddles?
yeah,
A lot of things.
a lot of things. But he would quote that movie all the time. But I never saw that movie as a kid, probably for obvious reasons.
Oh, I wonder what.
But so when I started watching it in my 20s, I think I watched it for the first time. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is. I've never seen a movie like this in my life. And I went like, wait a minute. There's a lot of quotes in here that my dad has been saying my entire life growing up. Like he would say that to me, like, oh boys, like to us, like to come downstairs or upstairs or whatever. Like, oh, all right, we gotta go.
You're like, oh, it's
And then
Mickey
when he
Mouse
said that,
calling us dad.
yeah, he's like, oh boys. I'm like, oh, that's what it's from, Dad. Is that? I was like, yeah, of course it is. Among other things. So there you go. There you have it. All right,
So,
what are we doing?
That makes me think of something.
Oh, okay.
So, like that, also The Office. There's a number of jokes or storylines in The Office that they wouldn't make today. And I don't mean because it's outdated, like, something about I don't know, the fax machine or whatever. Like, that. But there's certain things that, like, there's a podcast where they have two of the gals that are on there that they talk about the show. And they talk about some of the things that are like, oh, we couldn't make this today. And,
Yeah.
And it almost feels like people are ashamed of some of the things they did. Mm-hmm. And it kind of makes me sad. It's like, why is it that it was okay then and it's not now? Do you know what I mean? I mean,
We all know why.
I'm not saying that things can't get better, but that doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of what came before, I guess is the point I'm thinking. So, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I
And maybe this is not the forum for that. I'm sorry, but
Let's get serious.
know,
Let's
it's
talk
kind of like
politics,
Lego. They made
religion,
the
and
Temple of
tariffs.
Doom, and then they're
Yeah,
like, well, now we can't make
we can't do
that.
it.
We
No.
produced it, but we can't make it. I don't know. Just dumb. Okay.
That's dumb.
That's dumb.
All right.
all right,
wow.
so we
what you
have-
got here, man?
We have community commentary,
Woo!
Alex.
Community commentary is back and ready for action.
It's time for community commentary on breaking news. Girls only want boyfriends who have great skill.
I like Lego.
All right, so this is something that was sent in from Doug of West Valley Brick Builders.
AKA.
Yeah, he had texted me these pictures, so I don't actually have an email because he and we actually text from time to time.
Cool.
I've seen sneak peeks of what he's making for brick slopes.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty friggin' cool. I'll just tell you that.
It's pretty sweet, I guess.
And I know something they're working on as a club right now.
Yeah.
He showed me they're making like I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but I'll say it's like a Clue. Like they're building
board?
the Clue game. Yeah.
No
Yeah,
way.
So that's kind of cool. He sent me a couple
Oh,
pictures.
man.
I'll show you. But this is a build
So
he
cool.
has.
All right.
And I can't look at the text because it's on my phone and we're recording with it. So I'm just going to talk through it and
Okay.
we'll look at the pictures.
We'll look at the pictures.
But this is a build he did of this train station. And it's pretty cool. I think this was in the Bricks and Minifigs, it looks like, is where it was on display.
Yeah. You
You
see the
see
West
the-
Valley Brick Builders banner.
Yeah, the little banner down there. So this is kind of the overview of it. And then there's a few other shots of
Is
it.
this supposed to be a train station?
It's a train station. Yeah, you can see the tracks come through here, and then
Yeah.
there's the train on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that. I was focused on
So
the
here's
building.
a couple ones. So here's from the other
Oh.
side. You can see the trains there, and you can see the people
Ooh.
kind of out in front.
Ah.
I really like I mean, it's a simple
roof.
method how he did the roof, but it looks
Man.
really good.
The amount of work, and that's a lot of detail.
See,
Those are
this is why
1x1
you need
tiles.
those leftover parts that you didn't want.
I'm not going to have that many to build a train station like that.
But the problem is, I'm always like, I just need 2 more.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, there you
so.
go.
There you go. There you have it.
But
yeah.
no, I like it, and I like the arches. You know how he's got the little entryways.
That is cool. Yeah.
And then
Hey.
you've got like the little delivery truck.
Oh, cool, man. Wait, are they cheese wedges? They look like cheese wedges, don't they?
Yeah, they are.
They are
They're
cheese wedges. Whoa.
And they're
Did they
not the
do-
way you would
did
think.
they
You
do
would
a-
think it would be the fat end
Wait.
on the.
Yeah. So, Doug, did you do a repeating pattern? It looks like the orange. No, it's not a repeating
No, it's not
pattern.
repeating. It's
Wow,
similar but random.
Man.
It's probably just whatever you grabbed out of the cup.
But I don't see a single color that's like right next to another single color. You know what I mean? Dang, that's impressive.
Well, we could look. Do you want to find one?
It's,
right
it's
here,
little
right
details.
Here, right here.
It's details
We got
like
him.
that.
We got him.
We got him.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to say
No,
it's crap
we're done.
now?
We're not. I don't want to see it anymore. Jeez.
You got to go on another apology tour, Alex.
Another apology tour. Apparently, it's been brought to my attention that I might have said something that upset a few people out there. Okay.
Tough
luck.
All right. So then you've got like the little wagon here out front.
Come on, man.
So
All the jumper tiles for the minifigs to stick on.
you can put them in whatever
That's cool.
you want.
man.
And then there's
That's a
this
good
one
shot.
vertical.
I like the train too.
Gives you kind of a view of the
Yeah.
platform that way.
That's cool.
Yeah, the train's really neat. Oh, they had, I think, was it last week we talked about the B-Wing? I don't know. But they had a Maersk train.
Oh, they did, huh?
Yeah, it was a certified set.
Certified.
Certified used.
Certified used.
475.
475, huh? All right, all right. Did it have any sun damage at all, or?
I don't know. It was all sealed in the
It was
box.
sealed.
Like it's,
Wait. It was sealed, or
no, they had
factory sealed?
they had
oh,
resealed
yeah, I
it
know what you
and
mean.
certified it, whatever.
Yeah,
so.
gotcha.
But
okay.
anyway, yeah. So I think this is cool. You get kind of
Yeah.
the view with the delivery truck and the wagon and the people kind of rushing to the train.
You know,
pretty
that's a slightly different topic, but because looking at the train, that's what I was actually looking at with most interest with the BDP voting on Series 8. I found myself really liking the train submissions. And I was saying, I love that a lot with
So
the
that's
trains.
what was doing it for you. Huh?
Yeah, that's what was doing it for me. Yeah, so there you go. Very cool, West Valley Brick Builders.
So
very cool.
I think that's just Doug's personal one. I
Oh,
don't
Doug's
think that's
personal?
West
Way to
Valley
go,
Brick
Doug.
Builders, but
Doug of West Valley Brick
so
Builders.
thank you for submitting.
Thank you for that.
So
That was
pretty
awesome. Very, very cool. Yes,
All right. So Alex, how are you feeling? Are you feeling pretty good about yourself?
What is that supposed to mean? Yeah,
You know why.
I always feel good about myself. I think. Why? Oh boy. Oh no. Not that stupid game again.
This is the greatest thrill of my life. I'm king of the world. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh no! We suck again!
Well, what confidence I had left is.
All right, people.
Will I suck again?
Just to be clear, I don't have a mountain. You got this or nothing. So, take it or leave it.
We've had too many episodes without the rebuilt mountain. It's time to get these
I
guys
know.
out of
I'll
here.
get there eventually. I'm sorry. Okay. We are going to go
Oh, I can't look at
with,
your screen.
yeah, let me pull them up and I'll show you the figs. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we are going to go with some CMFs. I know how much you liked
collectible
that before.
Collectible figure minis.
Collectible figure minis. So we are going to do, this is from Series 6.
Oh,
It's the
the
Lady
Statue of
Liberty.
Ooh.
Do you have that one?
I don't think I have that one.
Okay, well, maybe you can get one if we see if you can afford it, Alex. We'll start with that one. Again, this is from Series 6.
I think the demand on that might be above average, you guys.
And so that would have been in 2012.
2012,
when that
okay.
came out. And let's go to, we're going to go to the items sold in the last 6 months.
Okay.
Completed.
Completed, right?
Yep. And we'll do new.
New.
What is
Like
the
new.
average price? Now, I will tell you, there have been 64 sales for a total of 96 total figs.
Wow, okay, that's a lot.
So,
I guess.
would you like to guess the price? And again, we'll round to the closest number, up or down, as we said.
Okay. So is it by $1 or?
Yep, $1.
$1? Okay. Let's go with, I think $15 is a good one.
$15.
$15. Let's do it.
You
Oh, man. Yes!
2. Yeah. It
was it 13?
$13.34 is the average
I was going to say
price.
12 initially, but I thought, I'll do 15. That's a good middle ground. Okay, all right, that's all right. I'm happy with that.
Okay, next.
Next one.
We're going to go with Series 6.
Okay, all right.
Is that the same
Oh,
series?
the Alien.
The Alien. That one was not in the
no.
plan, but you had put it on here. So, we will do the same thing.
The Alien.
The Alien.
Okay, he could be either like super cheap or really expensive.
So there have been 10 sales in the last 6 months.
Oh, that's it? Mm-hmm. Maybe demand?
19 total quantity sold. So, what price would you put on the Alien? Just so you know, it's configured of 3 parts. So it's a head, a torso, and legs. There's no anything else
accessory,
in it,
huh?
evidently. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to... I'm going to guess that it's not a high-end demand fig. So I'm going to say $10.
I'm going to say $10.
This could get... Oh, man. What if he's like 20? Oh, no.
But do you want 10 or 20? Make your
Oh,
pick.
man.
Jeez.
I don't know, you guys. But what if it is 10 and I say 20?
What if it's 82? Just pick something.
Yes.
$10.
$10.
Okay.
$10. Come on, baby.
You lose.
Oh, man.
You
No.
lose.
Shoot.
$13.
He's $13.
$13.14
Okay.
is
all
the
right.
average.
That's the average right now.
Yes. You can get used ones for maybe $10.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's cool. Dang. Oh, glad I didn't say 20.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Okay. Next, we have 2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
Well, because I'd pulled 2 and then you did the other one. So
yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay. All right. So next we have. This is from the Disney CMF, the first one, Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
Wait, what series is that? 7.
Disney Series 1.
Oh, it's Series
It's
1?
Disney Series 1.
Oh, Disney Series 1.
So
How old is that?
That would have been 2016. I have it if you want to see it. I can get it out of the case and
No,
show
it's
you.
fine.
Okay.
I got it.
There have been
I'll bet that's a higher one.
52 sales and 116 total.
Oh, I'll bet this one's higher, guys.
Okay. How much higher?
Let's do 18.
$18.
No, don't move them at all. 18, right?
You don't want to move? You lose.
No way.
Yes.
How much was it?
$17.39.
Oh my gosh.
So how many more do you got there, Alex?
Oh man, this is amazing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. I gotta
be off by $8.
$8. Oh man, I can do this. Oh, don't get some stupid one like we're. Oh
So
no.
we have the Classic King from Series 13.
Let me see him. Man.
There have been 107 sales
I don't know.
with 124 total.
That's a lot.
So in the last 6 months, how much do you think the average has been, Alex?
Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of sales.
You okay?
Shoot. Let's say, I want to say like a 15, because then like $23 I could see.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to be low. Okay, I think I'm going to go high. I'm going to say 20.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm still thinking. If
I got to
it's
keep
20
track of steps here, so quit changing numbers
if
on
it's
me.
$20, that's 28 would be the high and 12 would be the low. What do you guys think? No. Okay, I think he's got to be at least $15. Or no, is he cheap?
So
I don't know.
15?
I don't
Just pick
know.
something.
I don't know. He could either be like a super cheap one or way expensive.
Are we telling people to tune in next week while Alex decides? Just pick a
well,
number here.
the problem is, as I
got
bet
$8.
I got a chance here, you guys, to make this.
So
All
you're
right.
saying there's a chance.
So let's go 17.
17.
Oh man, I should have gone with 20. 17. $17. Oh
You lose.
no!
You lose.
Come Come on, man. Come on. Okay, that's it. No. Oh, that's it. Come on, dude. No. No. Come on.
If you had gone with 20, you would have been at the top. 27.59. So $28. If you had done 20, you would have made it right to the top. You were off by $2.
Oh, suck again. I was doing so well, man. Darn king.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
The king got me.
So I will tell you this.
I should have known. I should have known.
How far off were you on the alien?
$1 or $2? What was it?
It was $1 or $2.
I said $10, didn't I? Something like that. And it was 12 or 13?
I think it was, yeah. No, you said 15 and it was 13.
Oh, okay.
So you're $2 off, which means you would have lived. So you made it to the top, Alex. If we'd done the original 3, you didn't die. So good job.
Claim moral victory. But that was good.
There you go.
Man, CMFs, man. You don't know.
No.
Like it's so crazy. Like you go to like Bricks and Minifigs and they always have a bunch there of various, series. And you're like, oh, that one's like $8. You're like, $35. Why? It's just all that, speculation and scarcity, supply and demand. Hey,
Well,
what's that?
Well, there's one I will show you,
I want
actually.
to see. Yeah, I saw a cool.
So this fig here,
Yeah.
this is from series 19.
The Gardener.
It's the Gardener. It's the one that has the flamingo.
Flamingo.
We'll give you a little bonus here,
I'll
Alex.
bet that one's expensive. That darn flamingo is making it expensive. I would say that one's $25 to $30.
$25 to $30, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna fly off it really quick.
Let me see here.
Wait. Tell me how many have been sold the last 6 months, though.
In the last 6 months, 61 sales, 125 total quantity.
So people like to buy multiples.
So you're going with $30?
No, let's go with 25.
25?
Yeah. Are you serious? Well, okay, so hold on. It's got to be $33 then.
It is $11.72.
Oh, yeah. I thought she'd be expensive.
Yeah, I would have probably guessed $18 because I know the flamingo is the part in demand.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you know Cody is the one that has the highest army of flamingos?
I've seen his flamingo army. Oh, I saw it a few years back.
100, what did he have, over 100, I think? Anyway.
That is insane, man.
So, yeah.
Wow. All right, hey, I got one.
Good job.
Yay! I don't suck again. All right.
Okay.
Are we going to do some crap?
Oh, yeah, we can do crap in the box. And if you're lucky, I've thought of a stinger. We can do...
Okay, ready?
Okay, hold out. Earl loves it when you pull it out.
I whip it out.
Whip it out.
I whipped it out, guys. Here it is. So this is crap for the box. I grabbed this before I came over. This is the Star Trek The Next Generation communicator. It attaches magnetically. No pin damage to clothing. There you go. And a light touch activates authentic communicator, sound effects, and the phrase. Are you ready for this?
Enterprise here. How many to beam aboard?
I mean, come on.
That voice sounded so authentic.
So authentic.
Who was that?
Oh, it's obviously Keith O'Brien.
The guy in the red shirt that we never saw again.
The guy that was just there for that one-off. Starfleet communicator talking sound badge.
Is that the only thing it says?
Enterprise here. How many to beam aboard?
I said 3!
So that is all it says. Okay.
That's all it says. I mean, it says that out here. So
additional badges available.
So they do say things. So this one says Enterprise here. How many to beam aboard? That's the one I have, right?
What you got.
And then there's like a bridge here, status report. And then the other one says ops here. Go ahead. Tom. Star Trek TNG Klingon communicator. Yes, what do you want in Klingon?
Can you do that?
I don't know what I just said. I could have just said
you
some
might have
bad
sworn.
words. I might have said some bad words. This retail for $12. And it comes with a 1-year manufacturer's direct limited warranty. And
how long have you had this?
I have no idea.
Where did you get this?
I have no idea. I do not.
It was
remember.
from the box of crap.
A box of crap.
It just showed up.
It was made in China. Let's see. IP Toys.
Okay.
That's about it. That's about as cool as it
Castle
gets,
Rock,
guys.
Colorado.
There you have it. Yeah. But no, I don't remember how I got this. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Well, there you go.
I can. I have a communicator, and I can communicate and hear Enterprise here. How many?
So you're ever going to open it, or you're going to leave it sealed? Like, what's the point?
I don't know what the point is.
Like, what's
but
the point of having this at this point? I guess.
I don't know, because
Shouldn't you like open it and put it when you wear your Kirk shirt or something at least?
well, then that one's. But those are embroidered on. Like they're not
okay.
communicators. But TNG was the first one that had the actual
Jeez. Sorry.
chirps. Gom. How do they hear him? How do they hear Picard in the ready room? Like, if they can hear him say, "Come," I mean, they're on the bridge and he's in there, and let's say he's singing. Like, wow. And like, let's say you can hear Picard perfectly in there because you can hear him say, "Come," you know. I mean, or is the communication device open up when you go, and then he goes, "Come," and then they hear him through the intercom on the other side. You never hear Picard on the other side of the wall, like his voice from the other side of the wall. You don't hear it, do you?
Well, it could be that it's just a fake television show and they just use what they need to progress the story.
It is real.
Oh, sorry.
And this is a real communicator. And I don't know who this guy is, but he's not answering me, and it's ticking me off.
You're the one that didn't answer him.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me try that again. You know what's also crazy about this thing?
See, you didn't answer him again.
It's your personal device. It's like your personal communicator. So it's like your ID. So as you're running around the Enterprise, they know where you are.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was interesting. Unless you take it off. So like, it's always funny when there's episodes of like somebody who's like going rogue. They go like, "Whoa, they can't be tracked at all. He can be anywhere." A good different kind of Star Trek: The Next Generation episode is a Starship Mine. Check that one out. It's a good Picard episode where he's like rogue and he's fighting off these bad guys that are stealing. Oh shoot, what are they stealing? A very highly volatile exhaust from their warp engines. What is it called? Joe, help me out, man. You'll know. And
we'll find out in 2 weeks.
Spoiler alert. Does it? He stops. They're terrorists. But it's been too long since I've watched the episode. But it's a good one. By the end, he's what saves him is that he's trying to get his saddle because he's an avid rider. And Worf finds his saddle. It was stuck in a maintenance locker. And Worf looks at Picard at the end of the episode. He's like, "And sir, you have a saddle on board?" And then Troy and Riker are like, "Oh, I'm surprised at you." And then they say, "Every experienced rider has their own saddle, Mr. Worf." You know, something like that. And Worf's like, "Y'all are weird."
Okay.
You know, I don't know why.
Someone's weird.
The only satisfying thing in that episode is like this really annoying talkative guy gets killed because he's doing small talk and Data's. I don't know why I'm talking about this boring episode.
I don't know either.
Because I don't know. It's just fun to talk about a show you like, but no one else. Sorry, are you guys still there?
There's a few people.
Are you still there? Is anybody listening to me? What's that from? Happy Gilmore? No, not Happy Gilmore. It's the other one. It's the one where he goes back to school.
Oh,
and
Billy Madison?
Billy Madison. The old lady's talking about what they're looking at on the field trip. And then she says, "Is anybody listening to me?" There you go. That was crap from the box. And I said a lot of crap. So
there you go.
But you guys who enjoy Star Trek: The Next Generation, all 2 or 3 of you, I bet you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
All right, time for the next segment. Let's go on before we lose the crowd.
Should we do some comments now?
Let's do some wait, we did comments? Oh, comments.
We have comments.
It's time for comments. It's kind of catchy.
One episode we still haven't read the comments on.
At this point.
And the regular one. I'm going to just go through a few. Okay. We'll just try to go through. These are from the Brick Slopes episode.
Oh, yeah. The Brick Slopes episode,
there's a few there.
Okay.
So the first comment we have here, this isn't agree to disagree. This is from Ty Novell. So get your paddle ready and be ready. None of this thinking and whatever.
He always does this to us,
But it's
man.
about me, so you'll be quick.
Okay, okay, awesome.
Agree to disagree. Jason should get rid of the 5 minutes or less, or around 5 minutes, or whatever, and just go more organically with his videos. If it lasts more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, so be it. You ready?
Yeah.
Go. You think I should get rid of it, huh?
I think you should do whatever the heck you want because it's your channel.
Then why didn't you put a thumbs down?
Because I think you should change it.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. It's like, I mean, we all have our shtick, right? And like I always open up like, hey, what's up, Lego fans? Welcome back, Alex here. Unless I'm making a video about not Lego, then what am I going to do? It's going to be all
welcome back to breaking news.
Welcome to breaking news. But I open up saying, what's up, Lego fans?
No, I know you do.
You know, and but what if I'm making a review about something that's not Lego? What's up, Funhole fans? Alex here.
Are you doing Funhole sets now?
No, they want me to. Them and Fantasy and everybody else. You know, I got a weird. What do they want me to review? You get some weird people, like not weird people. Maybe they're fine people.
They might be weird.
They have weird products.
Yeah.
Weird products. Like we think you would be a great fit for our.
You mean like a
campaign.
table?
Like a table.
You did that one.
There was, I love my table. Don't get me wrong. Well, it's like if I can use it and feature it on my channel, but like there's some things that are so foreign to what
I had
you
one reach
have
out about
in your channel.
promoting a video game or something. I was like, no.
Video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what this one was, but it was like, it's just weird stuff, man. Like a mattress or a shed or storage in your garage. A mechanical little buildable motor. I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I'm good. Yeah, regardless. Sorry. Here I go.
That's all right. There was a reply to that. Chris Ride Far said, I think he did that to make his channel a bit more unique and stand out from the crowd, but he's established himself now, so it's not entirely necessary.
Yes, you are so established.
Well, I'm
Jason
a
established?
big deal. I'm
Yeah.
a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal.
I don't know. I mean, it's part of it is, yes, all of my videos, like if you go and watch, it's like the first 100 videos or whatever are literally 5 minutes or less. That was the thing. Because my thing was I didn't want to watch, with the exception, if we had breaking news, those would have been longer. But every regular video, because there were some that I really struggled to get it in there.
Yep, I remember.
But I did. However, you know, I think it was my grandfather was like, you know, if you did 7 minutes, no one's going to care. My whole thing is I don't want to make a video that's 30 minutes long. People aren't going to watch them. And then here we are 2 hours later. But
speaking of videos, Mardi Gras Man, he's at 992.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like he was just on a roll.
Well,
going to 1,000.
He makes some and then he stops. And then he makes some and then he stops. He's waiting for Mardi Gras. I don't know. Probably when he gets his Spaceman, he'll do a video. He just did one.
Yeah, he just did one. That was 992 because forever he was at 991.
I don't know why it matters. He can get there at his own pace. You just said he can do what he wants, but why didn't let him? Anyways, that's the whole thing. I don't know. I was going to make him shorter, and, you know, I'll just, whatever. Maybe at some point I won't. But for now, whatever. I don't care. Chef Eddie says, who the heck is Earl? We don't know. Chris Ride Far also says, regarding, oh yeah, there was the question where I asked who is the better host.
Oh, yeah.
Regarding who is the better host, it's obviously Jason, because I'm not sure you could even call Alex a host. It's more like Alex is a permanent guest on Jason's show. I love the dynamic between you guys, and you both do an awesome job in different ways, but Jason is really the only actual host. Well, we know who does the work. I know that part.
I just show up. You're not wrong.
There is some truth in that. He doesn't even shop for the food. Baker Bricks has a question. Who did you give the monster truck to?
Yeah, about that.
No one came up and said space to me at all. So we still have it. We're going to maybe do something at Brick Slopes here.
That's in August.
It's in August. So we have it. It's still signed. It's in pristine condition, minus the helmet that you lost. But other than that, it's really good.
I lose the helmet?
Yeah, you couldn't find the helmet. Maybe you could
probably.
find it.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
It's that yellow helmet.
Okay, I'll
think
find
it was
it.
a
It's
yellow
got to be in. It's got to be in that room somewhere.
So we're going to try to do something. So if you're coming to Brick Slopes, you might have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
At a defaced Hulk truck. And I know you're saying, I want that.
I want that. I want that defaced whole
How
truck.
many people do you think say to themselves now, I want that, and they've never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Everybody who watches this podcast, apparently.
Yeah, they're like, space, I want that.
I want that space.
Jimbo Bricks, Jason, how much did Alex pay you to feature all the Star Trek? Well, it was 2 sets. Not enough.
It's never enough.
That's how I got to get my audience in. I had to get you and Joe and Joey and Earl.
That's how he
Or
gets
not
you.
Earl, Jabbo.
Jabbo.
Mardi Gras Man, was Alex so bored with this episode he fell asleep? Yes, he was. Oh, okay, here you go. Alex, what is a cat's paw? I'm not a trekker.
A cat's paw?
Yeah. There was that episode, The Cat's Paw. I showed the
Oh,
bill.
that's-
It's like a castle or something with Kirk. And they were like at dinner. I didn't really know what it was.
Oh, that was the original. I'm not super familiar with the original
All I could
series,
think
but
of
that
was Rock the Cat's Paw. Rock the Cat's Paw.
I've seen that episode one time, all right? So I don't know.
So is that memorable? Good job.
Yeah, sorry. I failed my people.
Pasta Jensen says somehow the T-shirt changed during the transfer. That would never have happened in the transponder.
Maybe. Lieutenant Barkley might have something to do with it.
Let's see. There's only 5 of those. This is Mardi Gras Man. There's only 5 of those made, so I need it back after I yell cut. LOL. Nope, they're all gone.
Cut.
Oh, Ty Novell says second.
Whoopity-doo.
And matching Brick Slope shirts.
Yes.
I don't remember Lego made by Samsonite, so that's all right. It's an interesting fact that Samsonite used to make Lego. Jason, and he also says, Jason, did you draw the Bricking News logo 5 times in the Lego store? I did not. I actually asked them to print it 5 times, and they did. I try to be very careful. I don't want to be like, can you print 82 of these? Ty Novell also said, I like how Jason gave the fake laugh. I don't remember this, but he said gave the fake laugh after Tim said, the minifig animals are the greatest thing. Yep, we know Jason doesn't like Fabuland, though I wonder if it's because the minifig animals or something else. I don't know.
Courtesy laugh.
I like Oswald. He's an animal fig. I don't know.
It's an animal.
Just it doesn't do it for
An
me.
animal fig.
Trevor Teen Pico, the red Gallardos is awesome. Do you know what that is?
The Red Gallardos?
Yeah.
No.
I knew you wouldn't. It was that big like water dragon thing. Anyways, it was one of his things. I think the last one he was like, this is his favorite of the show.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember that.
Let's see. Glenn Brown. I worked down the street from the old Samsonite building that made Lego in Loveland, Colorado.
Wow.
It's probably been 50 or 55 years since they made Lego in Colorado. It might be closer to 60, I think. I think it was early 60s. Wow. Yeah. So you have to let me know, because this is a debate we've had, and maybe you're not watching. So if you're not, I'm sorry. Did they have Lego bricks like in stucco or something on the outside of the building? We haven't been able to find pictures of it, but that's the rumor, that there were Lego bricks on the outside of the building.
Like as part of the structure?
It wasn't part of the structure. It was more just, they weren't actual bricks. It was sculpted, like stuccoed and looked like Lego bricks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And evidently they removed them and they couldn't save them. But
They couldn't save them?
just curious about that, yeah.
Because they would be like great collector's pieces?
Well, like the local museum or some people wanted to keep them.
Sure.
For that history. Duplo Tracy, that
Tracy.
sealed Knights Kingdom set was one of the first sets I bought my oldest son. It's neat to see it again.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, that was kind of a fun thing. When you go to the yard sale, if you find different stuff, they don't always, but.
Not always.
Chuck's Bricks. I started watching the A Fool podcast after hearing it mentioned on Bricking News. I had a hard time finding it as I was searching for the A Fall podcast.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That extra O in there. For
Yes.
old.
Yep. It's the Fool, not the Fall.
Well, hopefully you found it.
Campfire, thanks for coming out to Brick Slopes, Colorado for our first event. I hope everyone had a great time. Looking forward to seeing you in Utah in August. And that's from Mike.
Yep, Mike.
We definitely look forward to that. And thank you again for the
awesome.
Go ahead, tell them thank you for the plates.
Thank you. Yes, that was awesome. I found a use for it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Bricks Minifig Thornton. Great job capturing the convention. It was great meeting you, Jason. Thanks. See you next year. Yes, thank you. And thank you for the Oswald.
Yeah, you did a good job with all the video. You know, I was a good flow.
We try. So, and it'll be different when we do Brick Slopes here because we can film some stuff. But, you know, and hopefully you'll stay awake this time. Mayo Hosco. Oh, here's bricking news for you.
Oh.
Hope you guys had fun. I'm coming to Utah in 2027.
Oh, man. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. As long as I'm still alive.
I'll say we hope, right? I don't
know.
Yeah. Bricks in
Spurs.
What a great episode and a cool feature to include Alex in the cuts. Well planned out.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That was live.
That was super live, yeah.
Unus lapis ad tempus. This was an amazing Bricking News episode. I definitely had a good laugh seeing Alex being Alex. And fantastic work, Jason, on inserting Alex, commenting on all those awesome Lego mocks.
Yep.
Magnum opus. Chris Nelson, loved the convention tours. Great job with the episode and also for those who presented at the show.
Yeah.
Joe Bowling, good to see there was a Star Trek build there. Cat Spa isn't one of the best known episodes, but it's set in a castle setting, which makes it a lot easier to build the scene out of Lego. There you go, Earl. Yeah. Jimbo Bricks, love the Do You Know Bricking News segment. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed that. News? I think we talked about that a week or two ago.
Yep.
Speaking of that, PNG Bricks, he was one of our contestants, I guess we'll say.
Yeah.
Said he was the one I think that was like, what's Alex's favorite scene? And he was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
And I could tell my wife was starting to sweat like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know Bricking
really
News.
Well. He sold it really well.
I had to make the answer dramatic.
Yes.
Thanks for letting me help out a kid, and we appreciate you doing that.
Way to help out a kid.
Speaking of that, so the last person that participated in that, Anthony, his son Joshua, got the tumbler.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see he's a brick Lego Master contestant in season 5?
He is?
He is. Because I saw he had posted something about it.
I saw
the
thing,
and I'm like, because I commented on his thing, I'm like, wait, you're telling me when I was at Brick Slopes, I was talking to a Lego Master and I didn't even know it?
Yeah.
And he said something to the effect of, it was a hard 18 months to keep a secret.
That is tough.
Pretty cool.
18 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, anyways, there is a few of the comments from that episode. So, do you want to take the last one?
Gosh, yeah. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go, guys.
We don't want to... I'm sorry for those that we didn't read the comments here, but we're trying to not make it too boring.
I'm sorry. Alrighty then. Subscriptions. Jason's Bricks in around 5 minutes. Yeah. And
I will say what I want to say.
I am what I am. All right, so is it this one? Tell us how you really feel, Alex?
Yep, tell us how you really feel, Alex.
Uh-oh.
It was about the dancing people.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Do we have a lot of comments on this one?
Let me go back here. Let me see. Where's
86?
67?
Oh, that's a comment. 67.
Still, I think that's more than the other one.
Yeah, that's more than the last one.
What in the world is going on?
You offended people with your comments.
Wait, so you get fewer views but more comments? Interesting. All right, let's do this thing, you guys. Whew. All right. Ty Novell. What did he do? First. There. I finally managed, I think. Somehow I managed. Moments of the Magic. I'm getting 2 popcorn sets for my Disney World. Okay. Lego Cookie Runner. What are your thoughts about the Bricklink having to re-release of the BDP sets from Series 1 and 2 on May 20th for US and Canada? By the time you read this, it probably would have passed.
It did, and we commented last week.
We did
but
comment.
Overall, we're fine.
We're happy about it, sure.
We were not buying, but we're
not going to buy it.
Other people.
We got what we wanted, so we're good. Also says, I was thinking of getting the Transylvania as an investment, but work finances are uncertain in the future due to economy, so might stick to just the set I want, the antique shop. Well, if you get the antique shop, that's a good buy. Yeah. Neil Rustling, JE6ZO. Then Brickling decides to reissue Series 1 and 2, and probably Series 3 and 4 and 5 in the next few months. So all that you snooze, you lose is done. You get a second bite at the apple. Lego finally enters the reselling market. Well, not reselling.
I think you still gotta get in there quick.
Yeah.
If you want the good ones.
If you want the good, yeah, exactly. Joe Bowling, the first Mushroom Village was $90, which I think contributed to it selling out.
Is it only 90?
It said it was only $90.
I didn't pay a lot of it.
It better not be more than $90. It wasn't that big.
Yeah.
I don't think the 210 will sell as well, especially with such good competition in this series. Yeah, it is good competition. There is a response from DL Bricks. I got the first one. It was easy to display. There was some novelty to its design. It was at an almost impulse price point. None of those things are true for the sequel. Yeah. It's the Smurf Village. Right? Yep. Let's see. Lego Cookie Runner. The Keith Haring the Keith Haring set reminds me of the hip hop group A Tribe Called Quest CD album, but I don't like it enough for the price it's at. I'll wait until it goes on sale later on. There's a response to that. Contrabricks Bill Craze. A Tribe Called Quest. Yes, Keith's art was inspired by hip hop graffiti artists taggers. Lego Cookie Runner also says, I'll be getting the Sherlock Holmes book nook for my wife. I am in the process of converting 2 rooms. One is my Lego room and the other will be library room for my wife. Well, cool. Hope to share photos and videos for your channel when it is complete. Well, we look forward to that. Neil Rustling. Got the Mona Lisa at half price. Nice. Now that thing is a champion parts pack for gold pieces and so many plates and tiles in some great colors. Awful set, but 50 smackers for way over 1,000 pieces. Some of them pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. There's a response to that by Hoarder66. I should get it for parts. So many people don't mock, so they just don't truly understand how much parts in different colors really matters. Yeah. Delson Brick Builds. I think they need to start doing more sets as a possibility, especially if Series 5 sells out so quickly. Yeah, I don't see them doing that, but one can only hope. He also says, I got Riverside Scholars, but that's because I already have the windmill and the Oceanside house. I love Hanwha's stuff, and I hope their submission for Series 8 wins. I think I saw that one. I might have voted for it. Illusions 30 responds to that by saying precisely the same. It was the only one I got from Series 4. Nice. And he also says the art set really must appeal to an international market. That's the only reason I can think Land loved it, right? Yeah, maybe. Well, not all of Land, the people who are commenting. DL Bricks, I'm a huge Keith Haring fan. Uh-oh. I love Lego. I'm the target audience. Note to Jason, insert acolyte jab here. I was
already thinking about that.
He got you, man. I usually respect y'all's opinions, but you're wrong on this. Wrong. And that's all right. I've been wrong before. I stick by it. I don't like it.
I'm not wrong. You can like it.
I watched that, and I was like, yeah, I went off a long time. I think it was because you kept interjecting something, and I just couldn't get it out. And so it looked like I had a longer than average rant. I'm just trying to say that, look, there's better things that can come out. But hey, you're the target audience exists. That's fantastic. So wait a minute, Dennis. Are you in those meetings? Are you telling them like that's a good idea? Come on now. Is that him?
Yeah,
he looks so excited.
Funny. It's like because I remember this style from like the 90s.
Yeah, I remember that too.
You know, and it was tied to hip hop.
Sure.
Because it was actually when I was filming the A Fool podcast, I looked it up because this came up and I had never heard of this guy, and I looked and I'm like, if you would have given me a list of 100 people, he's not the guy I would have picked out of the lineup.
Yeah.
You know, he's not. When I think hip hop, I don't think that guy.
Well,
look, that's okay. I mean,
here's the deal, Dennis. Okay, you're a fan of this. You're going to get it. If you just wait a little bit,
you'll save some money.
You will save some money. How about that? Okay. TT Bricks.
He's probably already bought it.
Probably.
He got a space, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, it's already out there, isn't it?
I think so.
The herring set is not my thing, but I see why they make it. They got us already, so no new things for us, but they are looking for new customers too. The more artsy types with an opinion, I am guessing. Yeah, you're not wrong. I can appreciate that. Yeah. Fishing for fresh meat out there. Cardogenic. When I first saw the dancing figures set, it was an instant buy for me. There you go. Even though I had no idea who Keith Haring was. I graduated high school in 92, and this reminds me of early 90s hip-hop. There you go. Once I Googled Keith Haring, I learned that his art was influential in the 90s hip-hop, so the appeal makes sense. Reading comments on the Lego Facebook post, I learned that Keith Haring's art is popular in the LGBTQ community due to him using his art to promote AIDS awareness. There you go. Okay. And you know what? It reminds me of the clothing, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Mm-hmm. You know, that kind of style.
That's exactly what it is.
Delson Brick Builds. I'll be at Brick Slopes, and I'll even be displaying a mock. Yeah, you mentioned that in the last week's.
Yeah,
that's cool. We'll look forward to that. Yeah, for sure, man. Joe Bowling. I got sticker shock from seeing the price of that Sherlock Holmes book nook, but it's deceptive how many pieces are in those. The book nooks I made were each over 1,000 pieces and would have cost $100 each to buy the 3-in-1 sets when they were new that had the parts. The Holmes book nook has about 250 more pieces than mine, but I wish there was a light brick in it because you won't be able to see inside when it's folded up. Yeah, he's the original. He beat him. Boss Jensen. First my daughter's birthday and now this? What a day. Hey. Well, happy belated birthday.
Is he saying we've ruined his daughter's birthday?
You've ruined it. Shouldn't have done this. Fiverton Gal says, happy belated birthday to your daughter. Yep. He responds by saying, it's today, and she says, thank you. Joe Bowling says, happy birthday to your daughter. Hope your family has a great day. And he responds, thanks. And we visited her at her school and had dinner together, and then I went shopping with her. Wow, good for you. Way to go, man.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hey, we got Shy. Shy time is my time. Uh-oh.
It's a big deal.
I know, right? A fellow LAN ambassador.
I don't think he likes your...
Hey, I like the Keith Haring set. I love graffiti and street art, so when art sets started to become a thing a few years ago, I wondered if they'd do something with his work. That being said, I'm not buying it. Oh, man. Okay. Contrabricks Build says, yep, it's great. They did this set with the break dance shaped figure in it, and Keith art was inspired by hip-hop artist and taggers. There's that taggery. I don't know what that is.
That's
who
like
that
graffiti.
Taggers?
Yeah, people that tag things.
Oh, taggers.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got the context.
Or
Thank
maybe
you.
it's Bill Taggers.
Bill Taggers.
You know, his assistant artist. I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Since I've lived in hip-hop since early 80s and 90s at school, they did this set. And the Adidas shoe, like Run DMC, and we got the rapper CMF, and B-Girl Breaker CMF fig, and Beatbox Video fig, and Boombox, and the limited IPs.
Yeah.
Will.i.am. We have a Will.i.am fig? Or something like it, I guess. I've been hoping Lego do more hip-hop
Maybe
type
that's
sets.
not Will.i.am, but Pharrell Williams.
Oh,
what he meant.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Pharrell Williams? Yeah,
that's
you know,
probably. Let's see. Hip-hop Lego set would be awesome. Yes, thank you for that. Alrighty. Are we done? That's a good name. Hey.
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
Are we done? Seriously. Hey, great podcast. Like to see more pictures of any Lego stuff of your own. Sure, just check out our channels. There you go. Even though he hates it. Delson, again, technically it was always a fire spray class starship, but its name was Slave 1, so they kept it in Universe at least, but they definitely should have kept it Slave 1. Also says the sponsor at the end was amazing. I really liked the last frame as well. Only half of the staff of Breaking News. Yeah, thanks for that that notice there. Bricks in space! Thinking I need to comment more often just so Alex can yell space with my name. Yes, you do. Thank you for that. Mardi Gras Man 23. Jason telling Alex, just whip it out. I just lost it. I did whip it out. Chris
Too
Bricks.
bad we didn't get it on film.
Sorry about that.
We could have featured you.
Yeah. Chris Bricks. I may pass on getting Thieves of Tortuga. It seems to be missing something compared to the other pirate sets. Maybe the colors just seem dull compared to El Dorado Fortress. If it was smaller and $175, I would definitely get it. Yeah, you're not wrong. Mardi Gras Man 23. Coconut sucks. Sweet tarts rule.
Well, that coconut did suck. It wasn't that
It was
good.
very bland, yeah. John Powell says, I loved when Alex made the sugar mama comment and then started peeking out the door to see if he was going to be in trouble. Yep. I'm like, it's sometimes like if she laughs like, ha, that's funny, and I'm like, okay, good. Or there's like that. There's a certain look your wife gives you, and we all know it as husbands that says, you better knock it off. Chef Eddie, I was the one who reported you, Alex. Oh, Earl put me up to it. It's for a new segment he's doing on the A Fool podcast called Alex is Wrong. Well, you know what? All I got to say.
That could be a good segment.
That's going to be a never-ending segment.
Let me know if you need a stinger, Joey.
I'm often wrong. Often wrong soon. Often wrong. Wait, hold on. What's the song, Joe? Often wrong died of a broken heart. Couldn't tell his boys apart. Do you know that reference? Probably not. No. But Joe does. That's all that matters. Okay. Chris Cummings. I first heard the term Google when I was in middle school in the mid-'80s. That it meant an infinite number, and it originated because a mathematician heard his baby say, Google. I know this is probably not accurate, and I have not looked it up online, so I didn't even consider it a potential name for a company. Lost opportunities. I also didn't play sports in school, which was a lost opportunity to prove to everybody how unathletic I am. Never mind, gym class. You know, yeah, that was tough because gym was for everybody, and there was just kids that were more athletic than others. There was
It wasn't for everyone.
It wasn't for
required.
Everyone. Required,
for
yes.
everyone. That's a very key word.
For sure. Hey, Sonia Halcomb. The book nooks are so overpriced. I can buy a whole collection of Lord of the Rings books in hardcover for less, or the whole movie director's cut and still pay less. What are they thinking? And you're right, that art set is a joke for that price. Alex, a rant is definitely justified. Well, thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that. Hey, she also says, Jason, are you building a big fig army? Do you just use the Lego instructions and change the colors, or are you starting from scratch? What's going on?
So are you talking about Oswald, I'm guessing? I did buy the race car figure. I do have some other projects I'm working on. I will say this, there are a lot of the techniques used with like Oswald. And some of the parts, I actually did buy a second one just so I could have some of the internal parts, and the pants are blue on that one, the upscaled minifig.
The pants are blue. Pants are blue.
I colored them out, and the torso is totally different because it's red. And you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I changed it to black. And then the head mechanism is totally different how it's connected. So it's an illegal build technique, but it works.
It's illegal. We're gonna stop this guy.
Am I building an army? I don't know. What is an army of big figs? I have Harry Potter's, and I have the race car guy, and I have the Oswald.
I'm collecting them, and your collection is bigger than mine. So there you go.
Well, it's because I have an Oswald, and you don't have an Oswald.
Is that all it takes? Just one, I guess. Right?
I guess. Then I have more. Keep reading.
Okay. Chris Cummings. Remember the shuttle base scene in Star Trek V? Sulu. Actually, it's my first attempt. I'm very much looking forward to Lego Star Trek. Plus, I have called Andor garbage in video comments. Not retracting that. Ooh.
Wow.
Dang.
Wait, who is this?
This is Chris Cummings. Yeah, there you go.
They finally make one good Star Wars thing and you got to ruin it? Come on, man. Jeez.
Zack Attack Productions. You guys should put a David Letterman-style marquee on your shed. I'll get right on that.
You got to get a shed first.
Got to get a shed first. First things first.
The shed we can afford is a pile of boxes out in the backyard.
That's about right, yeah. Contra Bricks Build Craze. 120 for the Breakdance Keith art set. Should be 65, but because they're using his art design, Lego probably has to pay Keith some royalties. 50% royalty. Josh Greathouse. I love how two different topics tied into how I feel about Lego of late. I'm excited for that adventure in Transylvania. This would be hopefully the first BDP I order. It's kind of insane that everyone wants the vampire one, but it's going to be so limited. I was hoping they would increase the total for this one, but hey, Lego makes Sleepless Night a designer and lets him go nuts. They wouldn't let him go nuts. They would let him build real good sets. Leave him where he is, okay? You will make money. They'll mess it up. It's like when you go and you have all these great ideas and then there's all this red tape from the corporate environment. Yeah. That's what I assume would happen. The artist one is a style I recognize from the 90s, but who is this for? Dennis. This was never a cheap hobby, but these prices are really for die-hard fans. I feel like this one is really going to flop, unless Costco gets it and has it for like $75. I like the idea of Sherlock and the minifigs, but the price is kind of meh. Out of all the book nooks, it is the best. Probably will sell the worst is the irony. I get everything going up, but my pay isn't. I don't see myself buying that many Lego in the future unless something changes. I might not be their audience, which is fine. Time will tell. Holding out for One Piece. Ooh, One Piece, yeah.
Do you know about One Piece?
I'm familiar with that, yeah.
Are you familiar with? Okay.
Yeah.
I know very little about it.
Well, I'm familiar with it. That's all I'm going to say. I know nothing about it.
You didn't think when you heard about it, you're like, they're coming out with a Lego set that has One Piece? What?
A One Piece Lego set? That ain't going to go very well. It's called a brick separator.
They've made that years ago.
That's not worth much.
Retired.
Renswiss? I think the clear lines and bright colors that are iconic about Herring's work actually make perfect sense to do in Lego. Herring's dancing figures have been put on so much merchandise like posters, mugs, t-shirts, etc. A Lego set is just the latest piece of merchandise. Herring's dancing figures have just proven to be very marketable. I just don't think it should be sold at that price, especially because most of it seems to consist of fairly common parts and colors. Yes.
I think some of the colors might be a little, like, not run-of-the-mill. Right?
No.
Some of those bright colors
and
bright. Wedges and stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Time will tell.
I don't shop in a lot.
Time will tell. Maybe it's
sets,
maybe it's sold out and never on the shelves, and people love it, and they do more.
And it changes the world.
It changes the world. Yeah. No. Duplo Tracy. The Keith Haring set should do well. His art really connects with people. I would buy it if I ever spent.
People?
Didn't connect with me.
We're not people.
We're not people. I would buy it if I ever spent that much on sets. I'm still trying to convince myself to spend that much on Starry Night, and I love that set so much. I made it out of Duplo. That's right. That's so cool.
I think she's saying we're celebrities.
We're not just regular people here at the Breaking News Podcast. We're at the top 10. We're not. Let's just go with 8. Who's going to look it up? No one. We're top 8.
Find the link. I don't know.
Don't look it up. We're going to go backwards. This show has really gone south. A couple from Brick Trains here. Jason, I have a couple of those store displays, not indie. Talk about taking up space. I would still pick up the indie displays for the right price. $2,000 is not the right price. The price is wrong. LOL. As far as the dancing art and the A-fools buying it for parts, if the price is right, parts is parts, and they will sell eventually. So there you go. Hey, DL Bricks again. There's a Lego store in Overland Park. We're covering all
things Lego. Stop.
Covering all things Lego.
Sheesh.
All right, DL Bricks. There's a Lego store in Overland Park, Kansas City, which is a bit south of the most direct route between Denver and Chicago. It would probably add a couple hours to your trip. There you go.
Yeah, and there's one in Oklahoma City. I get it. But there's a big chunk of America where there wasn't one. That was all they're saying.
America. Okay. Me, myself, though, one. I agree with Alex's opinion on art sets in general, but hey, it's fine. They're not for me in the slightest. Also, just to make it clear, Sherlock Holmes is not an IP, it's public domain. At least anything based on the books is. If Lego would make a set based on the particular movie or series, it'd be an IP. Oh, there you go. Mimi Dondu Lego has a couple. It says, or the phone handset was ripped off. Oh, the handset. Yeah, they have a handset, don't they? And he also...
Wait, the handset?
Yeah, you know the handset? Is it the phone?
On the payphone we're talking about. Yeah. We're talking about you get there, there's no actual phone.
It was ripped off. Yeah, it's gone.
It's like, what are we talking about?
He also yells, scalpers!
Are they scalping the phones?
Well, it's a separate comment, so it's unrelated.
Okay.
It's unrelated. Jimbo Bricks, what do you think about Lego BDP preparing to resell Series 1 and 2 sets? Looks like it will be on Lego website on May 20th. We think it's great, but we're not going to buy any. Jimbo Bricks also says fragile. Must be Italian.
Fragile.
Bricks Quid Bricks, 1131. Yeah, I got reported for a minifigure missing a crest on the Roman commander's fig. I would have easily fixed it if I got a message, but I guess it's easy to report. No idea. I clearly labeled it as well. See? What's up with that?
If you told them, I mean,
man, people are, messed up. Jimbo Bricks, if you want to see the Aquanauts and other cool base plates, check out Bricks and Giggles page. Oh, yeah. She is building a vintage Lego city with new sets every day. It's amazing to see her sets and base plates on display. Yeah, she's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Brick Artisan, thanks for featuring me at the community commentary. I'm glad Alex thinks I have a sense of humor now. Yes, it has been revealed.
That part made me laugh. I didn't think he had a sense of humor. Like, what?
I don't know, man.
How could you say something?
Because he's so good at creating Lego. There's got to be something wrong with you, right?
Okay.
It's like you're freakishly good at one thing, so you're like you're socially awkward. I don't know.
You're fine. I get it.
But he's not. He's funny.
No.
There you
I thought
go.
it was cool.
Yes, thanks for sharing that, man. Nothing Gold Stays, 8092. The brick-built horses in the new 3-in-1 castle look like pot-bellied llamas. Every time I see them, I want to say, Tina, you fat lard, come and get some ham. I understand about them wanting to make everything possible out of bricks in the creator sets, but come on, there has to be a limit. The hideous plate sales are the only reason I don't buy the 3-in-1 pirate ship. Yeah, I get that. SG Brick. I would definitely buy the Keith Haring Lego for $35 new or $20 used. Wow. Yes, yeesh. The Lego saved me some space that can be occupied by the Lego. Whoopity-doo! Great SG from Belgium. Thanks, SG. Karsten T. Hey, Karsten. So did you get the Big Fig Space Baby? Apparently people had them on eBay for 70 pounds before they were released. I pulled the pin on Medieval Square and Space Baby Command Center so I could have it. All right, man. Yeah, we'll see if I get it.
Must have been recently that it was commented then.
Yeah, 19 hours ago.
So.
Bricks on an Island. I had to rewatch that scene with Alex ranting on the 5-in-1 sets with lots of spare pieces and the dancing figures several times just to hear his mouth say, I gotta be in line at that Lego store, and his face saying, worst Lego set ever. Garbage. I like Keith Haring's art, but 119 euros for this is, well, stress and rob. Highway robbery. Did I say that wrong?
No, you're fine.
Especially when you see that the upcoming Sherlock Holmes bookshelf set is the same price, and you don't even get the baby or the big baby astronaut GWP for free with it. Oh, and sorry, Alex, I'm going to buy that Sherlock Holmes set. That's fantastic. It's all good, man. All good. I just think it's a little pricey, that's all. MGMG 3000. I've been doing that a lot. Like, what? It's how much?
Yeah, every time we look at a set, it's crazy. What's wrong with these people?
I have this like...
What the heck, Lego?
What the heck, Lego? Like the growing up, when my dad would occasionally take us out to dinner, and it's where you get the bill to pay, and they give you the receipt. This is what he would always do. He'd have this like physical shock. And so I replicate that whenever I go out, and it cracks Mindy up. So no matter what it is, like, whoa, right. Now I'm having the same reaction when I see Lego sets. Whoa, holy cow, $120.
What the heck, Jersey Mikes?
What the heck, Jersey Mikes? Yeah, exactly. Man. Yeah, anyway, we're almost done here, guys. Where did it go? Did I do MG?
Mm-hmm.
This one?
I think so.
Oh, LOL, I literally just ordered the dancing guys. This is from MG 3000. My second set of the year. Both are sets. Although, being in Canada, I had to spend $40 more to hit $190 to get the Space Baby. Did I do it? Yes, I did, because I'm still a Lego fool. Also, a Yellow Pages phone book appeared in my actual mailbox this week.
What?
I did not know what to do with that.
You put it in the garbage. That's
so
what you do with it.
Oh, he put it in the staff room at work. It may confuse the Gen Zers. Such a weird thing. Thanks for another fun episode. Yeah, they would just come in the mail every year.
Or they'd be on your door.
Yeah, they just like,
you
here
just
you go.
show up, it's on the doorstep.
Wow. They would be like the internet delivered to your door. Back when the internet was free. Gulari.
But there were ads on it.
There were ads. There's a lot. Well, yeah, that's what the Yellow Pages were. I would guess the 3-in-1 horses are brick built because it's a 3-in-1 set. Seems like they do that with all the animals in that series for the most part. And last but not least, Crash Eagle 2010. There is a Brick Fest that happens in San Diego, California towards the end of August. Yeah, San Diego.
Well, Brickfest, if that's Brickfest
Brick
Live,
Fest.
it's a little different than a normal Lego convention.
Just a little different.
Which we've talked about it. It's okay if it's what you think it's going to be. It's fine.
How late is it?
Oh. Okay.
Not as late as the A-Fools record, apparently.
Well, on their time for sure.
Was it about this time that you ended?
It was about 10, 15 minutes earlier. So.
Well, you're recording a lot, aren't you? Man,
I know, it's been a busy couple days, man.
Bruce Lee is a busy guy, I guess.
All right. Well, do you want to take us out, or do you want me to?
I've taken us out so many times, but I can take us out again.
I can take us out. That's fine. Whatever.
You did last time. You did last week, right? Wait, did I do the intro?
I'll do it. That's fine. You did the intro.
Take me out.
I did both last time. That's fine.
Wow, you're just doing all the
Thank you for watching Breaking News.
Hey. Or sorry for watching Breaking News. All right.
If you hung around and you didn't like it,
if you're
that's
still
on you.
here,
That's not us. Yeah, we do appreciate people that do come and watch every week, or from time to time, whatever your deal is.
What's your deal?
Some people don't watch every time, and that's okay. No problem.
What? No.
I don't. I mean, sorry, I just said that.
Home Alone.
No. We appreciate anyone watching. We'll be back next Tuesday with another episode. Maybe. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. We decided we were friends last week.
We have a pretty good streak going. Yeah.
I know. It's a long time.
It is a long time.
Yes. So, anyways, with that, we would like to thank
today's sponsor.
Since 1932, the iconic bell tower has been a symbol of the protection offered to the Fiverton community by the Fiverton Fire and Rescue. And in that tradition, we have recently improved the living facilities as well as the recreational options for those protecting us. That's why we're happy to announce the acquisition of a new fire truck to help protect the community. That's right, with all of the newest technology 1986 can offer, you will know when help is on the way. Fiverton Fire and Rescue, here to offer community safety since 1932. Hey guys, that's getting kind of annoying. Is there any way we can turn that off or turn it down? No? Jeez.